Man, we're good, Dad.
Done now.
Alright, so the car was sitting in the field. Not a very easy spot to get to. The tractor's gone through where you pull in, so there's really deep ruts. Nowhere to turn around at all. Me and my dad went and pulled the truck and trailer in there. Tried backing it up to kind of get close to the car. Didn't work out. We had to disconnect the trailer from the truck, winch it and pick it up and push it over to get it enough out of the way so we could get the truck back and turned around and rehook up the trailer. Somewhat back the trailer up, so the car was kind of sitting like this and the trailer is kind of sitting like that, so we needed to move the back end of the car over. So what we ended up doing to get the back of the car over is got 2 pieces of wood, laid them across, got the jacked it all the way up, and basically we tried pushing it, that didn't work. So we got to come along, a couple straps, hooked it all the way up to a tree, and yanked the back of it over. It helped a lot. Got the car aligned with the trailer at least, so then we could get to winch up the trailer. So we made an attempt, didn't do anything with the brakes, nothing. We're like, well, let's try to winch it up. Went to go pull up the trailer, it didn't budge, wasn't happening. So ended up just jacking the side of the car up, checking the brakes out. Figured the lug nuts would be seized on there from being, sitting so long. It sat for 11 years. Lug nuts broke off pretty easily. And then what I decided to do is we sprayed WD-40 on the brakes, on the discs. So decided to break the bleeder screws to let the brake fluid out to hopefully release the pads a little bit. And amazingly, put the wrench on there, popped it right free. I mean, the bleeder screws didn't give me a fight or anything, which is pretty amazing for how long the car's been sitting. Then I kind of just put the lug nuts back on to protect the threads, hit it with a hammer, with a block of wood and everything, and eventually got everything freed up. The one tire that did pop actually spun freely itself, it wasn't seized at all. So we just take the 3 off and free the brakes. And that pretty much just winched the car up the trailer. Wasn't that bad, but this thing definitely saved a life. This is just a Harbor Freight 4,000 pound one, $18, and it was a lifesaver. The electric one would have been a lot easier, but this is a lifesaver for a lot of things. So, but that was pretty fun. And then it was nighttime. It took about 3 hours to get it on the trailer, and then pull it out of the field. Parked it at my dad's house overnight, and then the next day we brought it back to my house and eventually got the trailer backed up to the garage door and pretty straight because there's no keys to this, so we can't steer it going anywhere. No steering at all, just kind of straight up and straight down. That's all we have to do. And then we kind of forgot to put some wood down on the ramps. So the exhaust is kind of hanging on the car and it got caught underside, and that was fun, trying to get it jacked up and moved around just to get it to not be caught anymore. In the meantime though, the trunk popped. I was surprised that the trunk actually opened and the spare tire had air in it, and so I put the spare tire on the blown tire to get it the rest way off the trailer. So that's how this car got here. Next thing is to clean it really, really well. I know there's tons of spiders on it everywhere, other bugs, there's rat turds in it. So the next step is going to be cleaning it out thoroughly and making it look pretty decent again. We kind of rinsed it and washed it quickly, no soap or anything, just to get some crap off it before pushing it in here. So. And it does look a little better sitting in the field, but not a whole lot. So hopefully the next episode of this is going to be this getting cleaned up looking a lot better. Then we're going to get on getting a battery put in it, check all the fluids. I'm going to drain everything. So there's a lot upcoming for this car, so please subscribe to the channel. And I just want to thank my dad for, we used his truck, thank my uncle for using his trailer, just to make this all happen, get done. My dad was a great help, and it was enjoying spending time with him and doing this. So thank you everyone that helped with it, and you guys have a good day.